Hi, everyone. My name is Mr. Itri Papanikola, and I will be your Math and Science GED instructor here at College of DuPage this fall. So welcome to fall 2025. All of you are, I'm sure, excited to start this math and science journey for your GED. Some of you are already in this journey, looking to get better and try to pass some of those exams. And I'm hoping that you're also working on all of those components of the GED. There's also language arts, social studies, and the Constitution. In my class, we'll be focusing on the math and the science. So welcome. And I'm hoping for all of you to get as much as possible throughout this term and do some great things together. So I'm going to start by sharing my syllabus here with you all and going over this a little bit, trying to make it a little more self-explanatory and also help you with like the process throughout this video orientation. So fall 2025, this is our course. We're starting on September 22nd. And we're ending December 19th, so it's exactly 8 weeks. So all of September, October, November, and December. Thus, my information here, Mr. Itri Papanikola. You have my email and my phone number. We'll be in touch all throughout this course. This course meets entirely online, and I will demonstrate how this part works. So everything is on iPathways. The link is here, and you will all get a copy of this syllabus so then you can follow. You will have an account made before the start of class, and once you click on iPathways, you'll be able to access the math and the science modules. And once you finish those modules, you will be able to sign up for the official GED test. And then once you pass those tests, then you will be a GED graduate of our college. So some of the components here that are very important, we have our iPathways website. Everyone will be logged in there for the duration of our time. We have to have access for about 4 hours a week here and more if possible. Minimum is 4 to be able to keep up with the material. So we have to complete 4 weekly assignments, and a lot of them don't take as much as 4 hours, which is great, but we have to make sure that we complete 4. Otherwise, you can email me or I'll be emailing you too and trying to give you a little extension to be able to keep up with your assignments here. You have to score a 70% or above on each assignment that you submit. Anything under that, it's a failing grade. Anything over that, you're great. You can retake the same assignment or move on to a different assignment. Texas Instrument TI-30XS is the only calculator they allow you to use on the GED math, so be very cautious about this. You want to have this TI-30XS in your hands while you're training. It's the only one that's allowed, so you want to know how it looks like, where are the buttons, and what are the features. One of the websites that we're going to need is GED.com. This is where you take the official exams. So iPathways is training you on the GED. GED.com is actually the software that you take your official exams. You register there for the official exams, so you need an account with them. If you need any individual support, this is my email. We can schedule a session to cover your questions, some mentoring, some tutoring. Students struggle with different components. Math is usually the hardest one. As you can see here, the course objectives are long. We will be covering grades 6 through 12 in this class. So 6 years of math education covered in those, 3 short months here. So keep in mind, I don't want to stress too much on those outlines here for the math. You just want to go through it one by one, and each one of you are stronger at different subjects than others. So I believe that, you're all trainable and you're all amazing to do this, and we will. Science is a lot shorter. It's a lot about visualization, a lot about the skills within the tables, the charts, the numbers, the graphs, not much direct science as you've seen in high school with experiments and labs. It's mainly just test taking here. So we want to make sure that we cover that. Our classes pass fail. So if you continue with this class all the way till the end, you're going to get a grade S for satisfactory. If you're unable to keep up with the assignments, those 4 assignments a week as I stay here, then a W stands for withdrawal. And usually that happens after like week 2 or 3. I provide you with an opportunity to get acclimated to the class the first couple of weeks. And then at that time, we have to keep going with the materials because our time is limited here. Some college policies, which I will let you read those when you get this syllabus. GD, grading the GD is a little confusing. It's not 80%, 90%, 100%, 60%. It's from 100 to 200. If you score 145, that's a pass. If you score 165 or above, it's called GED College Ready, which means that for some of you that you want to go to college, when the admissions advisors and enrollment offices, they see those scores, they pretty much move you into some more advanced courses. And then 175 or above, they call it college ready and credit. Some schools provide college credit for high scores. College of DuPage is working on that right now. They are not. But as I say on my statement here, together we can achieve your goal. Failure is not an option, and there's no such thing as failing on this preparation. We're all improving, and we can take this test as many times as we want if that makes you feel better. And also, the goal is to prepare for it. And it's okay if we need to spend a little more time on one subject versus the other subject. So that's our syllabus. My next step here is going into our website and taking a look at how we can actually get this a little better as far as the kind of like the logistics go, and a lot of students have a hard time in the beginning here when it comes to the website. So we want to make sure that we take a look at this. So this is our iPathways account. We're going to be logging in, and I'll be putting in my credentials in here because I want to show you a little bit of how this thing works. So you will have your username and password. Your username is always your email that you're putting in and on the application, and then your password, that's something that you'll be setting up. So this is the iPathways right here, and it looks like this, where you have all the subjects. So in your case, you will just have the math and the science. I have other components in here too, and there's the math right here. Where you actually are going to have like the start with the math survey. So very important here to keep this in mind. These are all the chapters. The math survey is the original test that you take. The better you do on the survey, the more assignments can get checked off of your list, that they become like optional. The poorer you do with the survey, the more assignments you have to complete as mandatory. So again, the placement survey is something that you do with every part. And then if we go into a lesson here, just to take a look. So let's say we're on integers. You can see how it's very self-explanatory. It goes over the lesson, the key terms, sample questions. In the bottom here, you can move from page to page. There's videos, there's practice questions. And then at the end, once you're done with the lesson, there is something called the learning check, and this is your assignment. It's all multiple choice. They're usually 10 questions long, the assignments. And as you, finish the assignments, you will have a score immediately provided to you. I get an email that is also explaining to me your score, your rationales, and then I put in different comments and such there to make sure that what went wrong, maybe some input of what to do, what to study to further improve um, your pretty much knowledge there of the components that you're studying. So that's something that we want to keep in mind as you're taking those sample essays or surveys or charts or quizzes, depending on what level you're working on. You will get a score right away, and then I will chime in and give you some feedback. Now, as you are working on your iPathways, you also have to keep in mind that that is preparation for the GED. Once that preparation ends, students ask, what's next? How do I get the actual GED? So this is the website right here. You will sign up on the website. The first time you sign up, if you already have an account, then you log in. But when you go into the sign up, it's the first time that you have to do this. So you have to take some time and create an account. Again, the page says if you already have an account, you can put your email and password. If not, you click on create an account. You're going to build one in here. And then what's going to end up happening is you're going to have your own account at GED.com where you can navigate it and work with different components here, such as, scheduling the exam. And also there's different vouchers there that they can help you pay for the exam. So a lot of different things that you will really enjoy, like having the account with GED.com and also helping you get acclimated with your next steps as you're preparing. I want to show you here. I'm going to share the screen again with GED.com, and I want to show you my page in here. So this is my page, and this is what it looks like after you have created your account. You will have like the four exams right there: science, social studies, language arts, and math. Once you pass each one of those, they're going to be check marked and off the grid. So then you know out of those four exams, which ones you already have completed, which ones you haven't. And that is kind of like how this thing works. Obviously, you can go down into the page here and check out some of their recommendations. They also have some discounts since the GED is $36 per subject. Limited time now, you can get $26 off out of 36 and only pay $10 using this code ILSAVE26, which is great. And then it'll tell you here if your account is not complete. So while you're in this page, this is where you schedule them. There's a schedule test button all the way on the top here. Once you click on that, it'll be like a calendar. You'll pick a date, time, and the location closest to your home that you would take the exam after you have done the preparation for your GED. So that's something that you want to keep in mind as you're doing your iPathways preparation. And one last website that I do want to talk about here that a lot of students are not aware of is the Illinois Constitution. You notice on GED.com, we had math, science, language arts, and social studies. but there are 5 exams that need to be passed to get our high school equivalency. And the fifth one is the Illinois Constitution. For that, you don't have to take a test. You don't have to go to a testing center. You just have to go into this website, make an account. You can register, go through the modules, and within 20 to 40 minutes, you can complete this Illinois Constitution requirement. You will get a certificate. So I recommend, if you don't have this done, get it done right away. Knock off 1 out of the 5 exams and then start focusing on the math and the science. You might be doing this on your language arts and social studies as well class, which I think it's great. But I just wanted to bring it up. So then you actually know that as well. So again, we have 3 months to go over our math and science through our iPathways here, key concepts, the login information. You can log in from your phone. You can log in from your computer. It's very mobile friendly. I love it. And second part, we need the 4 assignments every week to keep up with the material. You can focus on the science initially, and once you pass that, you can go into the math, or you can take care of both in the same time, or you can start with the math. For the students that are returning students and you have certain subjects done, you know what you're working on. I know what you're working on. I'm seeing as you're submitting your assignments, which is common for the online class 2 students. A lot of times end up taking this class multiple times because the 3 months are not enough to finish all the components of the GED, and that's great. Our class is free. You can take it again and again until you're done with your high school equivalency. And then we get to talk about next steps as far as college transitioning, workforce. We have a $500 scholarship here at College of DuPage, and we help you. We provide you with that during graduation, and we help you transition into college. So I will be reminding you of that Jumpstart scholarship as well, the $500 scholarship as we continue to move forward in this fall. I am very excited to be helping you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Let's have a great start and stay in touch and help each other through this journey, so we can get some great results and we can transition into workforce and do some amazing things as you already are doing. But I'm very proud of you for pursuing this and trying to get this amazing goal of yours completed. And excited about the fall, and I will see you all soon.